What's going on, guys? My name is Neve. Welcome back to Aromatics. Today, we are going to be talking about a few niche fragrances that I picked up. But before we get into that, I'm going to start off this live on Instagram. There we go. Good. So we're currently live streaming on Instagram and on YouTube. I want to talk first about a couple of announcements. Last night, I think it was, or 2 days ago, Spectre Wraith was finally in stock on Fragrance Flex or fragflex.com. Spectre Wraith. So I actually made this my scent of the night 2 days ago. I sprayed this mother on, fell asleep, woke up, and it was still there. Freaking love it. I did a full review already, recorded it. Long story short, it's about like 85% phenomenal fragrance, regardless of the fact. The only difference is going to be that it doesn't have the same creamy nature of the almond combination with the chocolate. The chocolate's still there. It's still boozy. It's a very sexy fragrance. I freaking love this stuff. But most of what you're going to get is going to be the cedar or the sandalwood, I believe it is, in the vetiver combination with the coffee, the booze, and the rum, the spiced rum, and the chocolate. Beautiful fragrance. And they sold out, believe it or not. They sold out, but tomorrow, I think it is April 26th, they're going to have a few back in stock. So if you didn't get Spectre Wraith, set the clocks tomorrow. I think it's 10 a.m. Eastern time. 100 more back in stock. Also, good news is they have Spectre Ghost right now. They're the only place that has Spectre Ghost. Spectre Ghost, in my opinion, honestly, it crushes Nishani's Ani. Super loud performing Nishani's Ani. So if you're looking for an inspo, fragflex.com. Code Aromatics will save you some cash. They're the only ones that have these right now. So Spectre Ghost, easily, it's like almost damn near 1-to-1 with Ani, in my opinion. And Spectre Wraith, although not 1-to-1, phenomenal inspo on Black Phantom. Freaking love those stuff. So fragflex.com, you're going to be able to get it. Is it dark smelling like Dark Knight? Yes, honestly, it is, boo-boo. So if you don't like Black Phantom or Dark Knight or any other inspo, you're not going to enjoy that one. But for me, Black Phantom is top 5 of all time. There is never going to be an inspo, I don't care what it is, that tops Black Phantom for me, because I love it. And that's exactly another scenario of where it's always worth, the original. If you're absolutely in love with it, it's always going to be worth it. So how you guys doing? What up, chat? Hey, hope you guys are having an excellent day. What up, boo-boo? Also, thank you, by the way, Kyler Bourne, sorry. I appreciate it, man. 70K. We hit 70K. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Freaking love you guys. Another thing as well is that Gin Tonic is going to be available on Fragflex as well tomorrow, by the way. Freaking summertime. It's got gin and tonic, basically. Simple as that. That's all I need to say. So Gin Tonic is there. What up, Gray? How you guys doing? Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. The only one that I personally think was good is the only one that I really tried, honestly. It's going to be Dua Brand, their version of it. But we do have a code to Zoha Aroma. They ship worldwide if you're looking for inspirations. They have great inspos. Majalis is one of my favorite from them. It's zohaaroma.com. They ship everywhere, Africa, Philippines, wherever, you guys. Code Aromatics will save you some money. And they're not that expensive either. You can get like a 55 ml. Some of them range from $30 to $50. And after the code, it's less than that. So that's, yeah, it's what up. What's the Gin Tonic fragrance? It's by Micallef. It's Micallef. It's a great, fresh, like wine cooler gin and tonic. It's a very refreshing, aromatic, just summertime fragrance. Phenomenal. I freaking love this stuff. I did a little unboxing on it not long ago. It's between the favorites for me of the house is going to be Gin Tonic and Desert Toxique, the original. Really good ones. 50 ml Gisla Imperial Valley or Sultan the Founder. Just go with Sultan the Founder. I gifted somebody Sultan the Founder the other day. They've been obsessed over it for the last, I think it was 3 days ago. He's been obsessed over it the last 3 days. He's white, by the way, just for reference. And he thought it was a fresh fragrance. He's been rocking the shit out of it. And he loves it. So, and by the way, Imperial Valley is freaking Penhaligon's Helfetti leather or some shit like that. So it in itself, man. But yeah, I've been sniffing a lot of fragrances lately, and it's a Helfetti leather style fragrance. Simple as that. I mean, a lot of these are inspos anyway, and most fragrances are inspired by each other, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Take that for what you will. There's nothing wrong with inspos anyway. Today we're going to be talking about 3 fragrances, one of which I purchased and the other one I got from Italy. The one I bought is from Stephane, Humbert, Lucas. A lot of people have been telling me to jump into this brand. I found it for a good price and I picked it up. It's called Panthea Iris. I love Iris, and this one had a couple of interesting notes to it along with tobacco, etc. So I decided, you know what, let me add one of these to the collection. So that's exactly what we did and what I did. And I have a couple of things to say about first impressions for this fragrance. We're going to be talking about that. The bottle presentation, nothing spectacular. It's a box. It is what it is. So I'll get to some of the questions a little bit later on. Gyro, it's a beautiful fragrance. You could wear that shit every single day. It's like 1 million meets YSL L'Homme. It's great for the price. Unbelievable. What up, Persephone's dad? How you doing, brother? Good to see you here. Sultan the Founder versus Marge. Marge is quite a different fragrance, to be honest with you. It's not necessarily Imperial Valley per se. It just smells like it might have that musk and oud in the backbone or dry down. So they're quite different. Marge is a lot more unisex. It has some of those tangerine and peach at the top, so it's going to be a little bit easier to wear during like the summertime. But Sultan is more definitively masculine. Yeah, so that's that. Oh, before we get started as well, I just finished my first impressions on this video. Let me give you guys a sneak peek because not many people watch these lives. So for those of you that do watch the lives, this can give you guys a little inside scoop. I've been getting a few DMs talking about, oh, what I know you opened this Baron or Bravanzo. What are these like? So let me give you guys a little rundown really quick. I fell in love with 2 of them, but I can't find. Oh, they're over there. Okay, so let's talk about what I have here. Vestige. Vestige is Bulgari Tiger Inspo. It's not as musky as like Tarathi Blue, but it's strong. It's projecting. It is a little bit more aromatic, it seems. And so for that, the ambergris seems like it's a little bit dosed up. Projection, it's going to project a little bit better, but the longevity, I mean, it's still, these are freaking crazy. Okay, that's that one. Converge. Converge is like a Baccarat Rouge, except it has much more than just that. There's like this cinnamon spice or some kind of cardamom. I get cardamom and a woody backbone to it. It's like Baccarat Rouge meets cardamom. Baccarat Rouge goes to the Middle East, basically, is what it smells like. Very refreshing on the whole take of it. I'm not going to say it's a refreshing DNA because BR540, I'm over it. But this, it's quite different. It has that spice. It also has this woody dry down of cedar. Yeah, if you're looking for BR540, I would personally wear this. I would. BR540, I'm over it. I'm done. But this is an excellent one, and it performs. The next one, aside from Baron, it's called, what is it called? Imperial. Imperial is a freaking 10, and I stand by it. So it's a 10 because it crushes Cedrat Boissé. So Cedrat Boissé, Imperial is what it smells like. I mean, that thing outlasted Cedrat Boissé. I sprayed it on a tester strip the other day, left it there for an entire day, came back, and it was still there, and Cedrat Boissé was completely gone. Performs better. It's cheaper. It's only cheaper by about $35 on discounters, but even then, for $35, well, actually, with the code, it's like $40 less. Lasts even longer. So yeah, it's an absolute 10 for value. The scent profile, it's Cedrat Boissé. And it also made me think about Celerio Oros, because I know a lot of you guys are going to ask, okay, well, Oros or Imperial, because they're similar scent profiles, right? So we have the pineapple birch from the Creed Aventus, and then we have the pineapple soil from the Hachivat, and then we have something in between both from Cedrat Boissé. They all smell like they could be in the same family, but they're all quite different, actually. With the Cedrat Boissé, you're going to get more of like this oak moss. You're going to get black currant. You get a little bit more than just, you know, black currant, pineapple, and birch. So Celerio Oros, I would personally recommend over Creed Aventus or even Hachivat, but closer to Hachivat. And Imperial, I would recommend over Cedrat Boissé. Which one to pick over both? That's really up to you. Celerio Oros seems like a more easier to wear fragrance, whereas Cedrat Boissé is a little bit thicker and creamier. It almost smells like it has a frothy nature to it. So there you go. That's what I wanted to announce. And then Baron. Baron is out of this world. Crushes red tobacco. I would not recommend red tobacco anymore. As long as that one's in stock. And that's the same case for Cedrat Boissé. I don't care about the price. I don't care about the brand. I don't care about any of that. If it's good, it's good, period. And that's the case with those two. Imperial over Cedrat Boissé and Baron over red tobacco. Baron has some aspects of Carlisle in it. I wouldn't recommend it over Carlisle. That's just me being 100, as always. And we do have a Carlisle inspo, still not over Carlisle, but it's a really good one, the Barouge Perlador. All right, let's go back to it. I have so many Arab perfumes. Yes, I have so many perfumes in general. This isn't Arab or Arabic. I mean, the fragrance doesn't have a race, bro. Comes from a region, but yeah, I agree. Just pulling it like Al-Qamar, Sillage Oh, bro, that's out of this world. It's too much. Borderline too much for me personally. Alaikum salam, Siafiq. Latafa Atlas. It's like Megamare Inspo, but Azure Royal by Ahmed Al-Maghribi destroys it. This right here destroys Atlas. Azure Royal. And right now it's hard to find, but you can find it on like eBay and random stores by Ahmed Al-Maghribi. But hopefully that'll change. Yep, Bulgari Tiger is the Vestige right here. Vestige, okay? All right. Do you think Lissa Calabria is good in the summer? I mean, I think you can wear it in the summer, but there will probably be better ones you could wear in the summertime. Yeah. Ombre Nomad or Oud Wood? Ombre Nomad. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the first fragrance. So this is the Stephane Lucas fragrance, and it's called Panthea Iris. Panthea Iris. Here we go. Let me show you guys what we're looking at. And the reason I picked this fragrance is because of the fact that I love iris fragrances. For those of you that are on Instagram, I apologize in advance. If you want to be included in the chats, find the live that's going on right now on YouTube. It doesn't populate the Instagram chats for whatever reason. Let me see. Yeah, I can't even look at the Instagram chats right now. Okay. So here we go. Epoque Artistique is solid, bro. All right. So these are the notes. So we've got iris, tangerine. These are actually not the right notes because there's iris absolute and there's iris butter in here. So maybe I should pull up the actual, let me see, Panthea Iris. Yeah, these are not the actual notes. Let's pull up the, yeah, and there's pink berries as well. So let's share this. Okay, here it is. Panthea Iris. So at the top, we've got pink berries, Italian bergamot, and tangerine. And then we've got white tea. In the mid, we've got iris absolute, jasmine, violet. It's a short burst of juice. And then in the base, we've got white musk, tonka bean, sandalwood, patchouli, and iris butter. Wow. This is good, man. It's different. It's very different. So that's crazy because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, fragrance, man, Fragrantica says tobacco in the base. There's absolutely no tobacco noted here. So right off the top, you guys, I get berries, a little bit of this dry spiced iris, okay, with a lot of dusted sandalwood. This is good. This is good. This is a thick iris. It's not necessarily like your DHI style iris. There is some of that here, but I would say it's about like 40%. It's closer to more of a natural iris. And usually there's some kind of, there's some kind of molecule that you combine with like iris and violet. I forget what it's called, but it creates that fantasy iris, the buttery nature. This uses a buttery nature iris, but it doesn't have that same fluffy, fatty quality as something like DHI. This is good. This is good. Aromatic, a little bit spiced iris. And it's projecting too. This is a pretty projecting fragrance. I do get some white floral as well. Jasmine. There's like this honeyed feel. Absolutely. There's a hefty dose of jasmine in this one, actually. It smells like fabric softener. That's what this smells like. It's like very, very high-end fabric softener, but much more than just that. Much more than, this is different, you guys. It's different. I bought this bottle for around 180 bucks. I will say that those 2 sprays on this, I think is all you freaking need. Yo, Ozair Khan with the $10 super chat. Love you, brother. I appreciate it. By the way, I want to say special thank you to those of you that are members of the channel. I appreciate it. Today, I updated some of those emojis and stuff. So hopefully I'll be doing some exclusive content, God willing, in the near future for those members. I really appreciate all the support. And I appreciate all of you guys that are not members of the channel anyway. So, yeah. Have you tried God of Fire? I've tried it through Alexandra, through a dupe, not whatever. But I will slowly make my way into it. Dude, like there's like still 50 that I need to unbox. You know how many fragrances? I buy them, I forget them, and they just sit there. Like you guys, I need to do first impressions still on these. This is Laverne tobacco. This is Arabian Oud, like Mexican tobacco, Ibrahim al-Qurashi. I still haven't even done first impression. White leather, Arabian Oud, Atlas, Arabian Oud. So We'll get there, bro. We'll get there. Unless sometimes like I see a curveball. Yo, God bless you, Ozera. Again, thank you, bro. Seriously. Unless I see an absolute curveball, it just sounds like it's like, oh, I got to try it. Like this, I grab it. So this is solid. This is freaking solid, man. This is solid. It's not something I'm going to wear every day. This feels like a freaking blanket. It's comforting, but it's not just a scent that I would wear to sleep. I could wear this out. I could definitely wear this out in both ways. I could wear it out because I wear it a lot, but no, I wouldn't really wear it a lot. It just smells like super refined. You guys, if you want like next level style fragrance like Prada L'Homme, this is it. It's not DHI realm. It's more Prada L'Homme realm, toned down some of that butteriness, and it's there. It's got something aromatic. There's definitely a spice kick to it here. I don't know what it's coming from yet. Maybe it's a combination of like white tea and something, maybe that aromatic nature of it. But yeah, this is good. This is good. I give this one first impression about an 8. About an 8. I think with wearing, I'm going to fall in love with it. I think I'm going to fall in love with it because generally speaking, it feels like it could have some like hedione in here or something like that because it feels very like fluffed out, three-dimensional. And a lot of times with these style floral fragrances, they might use hedione as a fixative rather than as a note. And it helps kind of like fluff the fragrance out, really like add dimension, like 3D it basically. And that's kind of the nature that I get, or the nature of the jasmine that's in here. It's really in your face and it just envelops the entire fragrance while everything is still happening around it, which is phenomenal. This is a beautiful fragrance. I get a lot of the pink berries. I like it. I really like this one. I don't know if I'm in love, but I really like it. I feel like the wearing of this is going to be great. Oh, by the way, speaking of first impressions, I also got the brand new Arabian Oud Nobles. So I'm going to be starting off with a lot of shorts with these first impressions. That's generally how I do it. So short format, aromatics_Neeb, YouTube, Instagram, or Instagram and TikTok. Hey, what up, Frederick? How you doing, brother? What's up, Ulet? How you doing, man? John Carlo, how you doing? What's your favorite Arabian fragrance brand? That's a good question. I want to say Arabian Oud, man. They have the largest selection. For now, yeah. It's going to be Arabian Oud and Oud Elite. Arabian Oud, Oud Elite. They're my top two. Abdul Samad al-Qurashi is good, but they're kind of like, they're falling behind, man. They're falling behind. Ibrahim al-Qurashi is proven to me, for me personally, to be just another inspo twisting style brand. By the way, if you guys want Louis Vuitton's imagination, like beast moded out, French tobacco. I didn't say nothing. And if you want like Haultain, but a more wearable, watery version, Brazilian tobacco. I didn't say anything. And if you want frickin' Love Don't Be Shy, what is it called? Greek tobacco. There you go. You didn't hear it here. You did, actually. What else? What else is left? Oh, I don't even want to talk about what Arabian tobacco is. I'm just going to leave that one in the air. That's just messed up. But anyways, how many sprays from Alexandria? 2. For me personally, I would go 5. I would go 4 to 5. It's a pretty strong fragrance. I might even tread into the 6 territory. If I really want people to smell me, I'd go up to 6. Have you tried Intense Addiction? Yes, I have it. Addictive Vibration Clone? Yes, I have it. It's pretty good. Quran, it's hated because they think they didn't do it for who? Let me see. Let me see what you're referring to. Massa has mixed reviews. Guys, some love it, some hate it. I mean, the scent in itself, I don't like that scent. And I feel like a lot of people go into it not even knowing what it is, but it's just a glorified scent because everybody was talking about Ganymede. I never liked Ganymede. And I feel like a lot of people blind bought Massa, not knowing what Ganymede smells like. And then it turns out to be like, ew, this is what everybody's raving about. I think, I don't know. Nam, what up? Love from Vietnam. Love you too, brother. Appreciate it. Samir, Cullinan Diamond Iris. I think I already did a first impression, bro, and that is straight up Hachivat. Here it is. Here you go. Straight up Hachivat, bro. It's not even as. This is a case where I'm gonna say it's like. Yeah, it's like Hachivat, but it has like something in it I don't like. That's just me being real. I don't really like it too much, to be honest. Celerio Oros crushes that one, and it's cheaper. So there you go, bro. Glad you made it too, Nargis. I hope I did not destroy your name. Yesterday I wore Dusk by the way, as you suggested, and now the boys wondered how I can afford Leighton. There you go. There's another Leighton inspo. What is it? what is it? What is it? What is it? And it's so good. Hang on, I'm shuffling through like 70 right now in the brain. Let's keep shuffling while we keep going. Let's go. What up with Liquid Brune? Hopefully in the next month, bro. That's what I'm asking too. What up with Liquid Brune? But anyways, yes, Luca, Yemen, brother. Okay, let's continue on. So Panthea Iris, it's a great one. It's a great one. Next one I want to go into is called Reine de Seba. And we're going to start off with Olivier Cresp's creation. It's called Oud Precious, except it's spelled different, spelled French. So let's check this one out. Love the bottle presentation on these. I think just for the presentation, it's worth it in itself. So if you haven't heard about this brand, it's basically a brand that kind of made it its mission to bring back the roots of fragrance, right? So Yemen, the origin, they've set out it's the brand owner's mission to kind of like, find documents, etc. They have a book with like 30 perfumers who've, attested to the fact that it started in the days of the reign of Saba, basically, where she gifted one of the kings, I believe it was some frankincense and myrrh as incense. And that was like the proof of like, those are some of the beginning times of some incense. Could it potentially have been before? Yeah, sure. But this is where it originated. Okay. Yemen, per history, per documents and stuff we have out there. So the box is beautiful box. You've got on the back as well, you've got the photo of Olivier Cresp and his little message. It says, my perfume is based on oud, an iconic material of Arabia Felix. Okay. I sculpted it out of modern woods and a captivating amber for a timeless signature. So top notes of this fragrance include, we've got it on the box as well. We've got Gaiac wood and Kapahu balsam. And then we have Cypriol and moss. And in the base, we've got oud, amber, and praline. Oud, amber, and praline. See, none of that is listed there. So I'm glad I had the box. So those are the notes. And I believe you can pick this up on their official website. So they do have a website. It's called Reine de Seba, I believe. Just Google it and you'll find out. There was no Immortelle in here either. Are we looking at the right fragrance? Let me double check. We are looking at the right fragrance. There is no Immortelle. There is no honey. Huh. So who's not telling the full story? And there is no leather. Are you serious? This is a completely different note breakdown. What's the deal, man? No tobacco either. I'm reading it right off the box. Okay. All right. It is what it is. Let's go. Bottle presentation. Gorgeous stuff. Beautiful. And on the bottle itself, Mon parfum est un... Okay, I don't know what the hell that is. I think it might be written in French, but on the front it says Reine de Seba Paris. And then you have Oud Precious with Olivier Cresp. The cap itself, it's not really a cap. This is like an ornament. And I don't know what it signifies. It could potentially be... I have no idea what it signifies, okay? I'm a little bit ignorant to it. But the design is beautiful. So the owner of the company himself, I think, has designed for brands like YSL, etc. On the cap, on the inside, there's some details that said like precious oud. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay. But it doesn't actually snap on a place and it doesn't cover the atomizer. It's still there. It just wraps around it. Okay. Beautiful stuff. And here we go. Couple sprays. Great atomizer. Wow. Wow. Okay. I get a natural oud right off the top and Cypriol. Oud, Cypriol, did I get? Yeah, this is like resinous. It's oudy. It's got a very piney style woods. And that's not just coming from Cypriol. The balsam is also enhancing the earthy quality of this. This is good. This is a natural style oud, though. This isn't going to be... It's slightly animalic. Slightly animalic. I'm getting some amber, but more like amber woods. Almost like... There isn't any saffron in here, but amber woods. Definitely getting this amber woods, natural style, maybe Indian oud, and a piney nature to it. Piney, definitely. Yeah. This is good. This is good. It smells very Middle Eastern, actually. Middle Eastern, Indian oud. Well, I can't really say Middle Eastern and Indian at the same time, but a Middle Eastern styled Indian oud. Along with some amber woods and pine. As simple as that. Simple, but beautiful smelling. That's what I'm getting from this one. This is something I would personally wear to like weddings. I would wear this to a wedding. although it sounds like a thick scent profile, this is relatively diffusive. It's not that heavy of a fragrance. Serious notes, definitely some serious fragrance notes. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Smells extremely high end, but I will say that there is this rough, earthy dirt edge to it coming from that cypriol, coming from the gaiac, also coming from that balsam. So really good, really good. I like this one. Smells like quality stuff. Like I said, I would personally wear this to, you know what? Think about this. Think about Initio's Oud for Greatness, okay? Less mass appealing. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Take away the saffron. My brain is almost like it wants to say, oh, there's saffron in here. But as soon as I start to think and focus on the chords I'm getting, I don't get the saffron. I get amber woods. So that's essentially what this smells like. A higher end, more niched out version of something like Oud for Greatness. And so with that in respect, I mean, guys, I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible for you to understand the scent profile. It's not going to be exactly that, but that's where my brain is going. A slightly earthier version of something like that, a little bit less spiced and less mass appealing, but beautiful, easy to wear, thicker, or not as thick either, believe it or not. But yeah, a great one. Ozair Khan, brother, I don't have a signature fragrance, man. I wear one every single damn day, bro. Literally, I wear a new fragrance every day because I'm reviewing all of them. So total score, I don't want to rate these. I really don't want to rate these because I have to wear it. I have to wear it. So for something like this, I can't speak on value. I can't speak on anything. It's niche fragrances. I don't know exactly how much they cost, all of that stuff. And I don't care, to be honest. I'm just talking about the scent profile. So scent profile smells expensive. Smells expensive and it smells amazing. So there you go. Olivier Cresp. It's amazing. It's great. Next. What up, Jason? Jason says, what's good, Neeb? Just picked up Arabian Ouds Tartil, Arabian Night Silver, Rosewood, Amiri. Wow, bro. That's quite a freaking haul. And Kalimat Black. All amazing fragrances. Keep doing your fragrance review thing. I trust your nose. I appreciate it, man. And most importantly, I'm glad that you're enjoying all the fragrances that you bought because that's some serious money. And I take it like without a grain of salt. I take it with every grain of salt, knowing that a lot of you guys are going to be blind buying. And the best way to do so is by staying honest and true to myself. It's 100% my taste. If we resonate, cool, man. That's awesome. If we don't, buy the opposite of what I say. Don't unfollow, just buy the opposite. That's all. I freaking love you, Jason. I'm glad you're enjoying it, bro. Mr. M says, I ordered Imperium and Anaqid from your recommendations. Imperium is good. I wish it lasted longer, though, bro. But for 20, 25 bucks, it's not bad. But Anaqid, fire stuff, man. I hope you enjoy them as well. Please do tap the button. Persephone's dad, always good to have you here, bro. Rohan says, I recently bought Emirates Pride Mirsal and Mystery. Both are just amazing. I remember visiting them in Dubai. I truly don't have time for a lot of, there's just so much to cover, but it's beautiful. I love it. Freaking love it. I'm not complaining. This is a beautiful thing. This is also beautiful. The Indian Oud is starting to shine a lot more as it dries down. You know, this is actually reminding me of the style of Indian Oud that's used in Ghali by Oud Elite. Phenomenal. This is really good. Oud Precious is really good. The dry down, as it's starting to dry down, is getting better than the opening. Amouage Beloved, I have not tried that, Luca. Sorry, brother. Jivan says, hey, Aromatics, great vids. I just acquired Detour Echo from Al Haramain. I think it's a great Holtein inspo. It doesn't get as earthy, but it's a great inspo. I think it's for the bang for buck, great. You're on early today, brother. Yeah, I started a little bit early. My dogs, they had some vaccines to go take care of, and my dog just went through her first heat, or is going through. But yeah, Best Imagination clone. It's Khadlij Chorus Blue Spice at the price range that it's at. And right after that would be at $100, which is, or $100 and something dollars, which is French Tobacco by Ibrahim Al-Qurashi. Let's scroll down and we'll go back into the next one. What do you think about Banana Republic, Tobacco, and Tonka Bean? I think the scent profile is really good, but nowadays for the price, man, you can find so much better. That's my honest opinion. For the price, you can find so much better. And it just doesn't, like, it projects for like 30 minutes and then it lasts for like 4 hours for me. What do you think about Alexandria Black Panther? I think it's great. I think it's great. Top 3 recommendations from Dumont for summers. I would personally go with Nitro Red. Then I would go with Celerio Oros. Then I would go with something like, oh man, Axon Ultimate, but it's out of stock. When is the Reef Breakdown coming? Keefy boy, I gotta do it, man. You know what? You've been asking for it long enough. Let's see. Maybe we can get to that at the end of this video. At least touch. Which one do you want to see, bro? You were asking for 33, right? We'll do a first impression on 33. How about that? And then I'll do a first impression video on all 4. Yeah. Okay. Best Naxos dupe. Vu Elegant or 1981X still remains the best, but I will say that King Tobacco by Laverne is pretty close. It's like a twist of it, but it's pretty close. You get 200 mLs, smells like it. It's crazy. And it's for like $100, $115, but yeah. Just got Arabian's Tonka and I'm in love with it. Intoxicating. That's what's up. That's what's up. It's a really good one. What do you compare Nitro Red to? I honestly don't get much of a comparison to anything with that fragrance. It's just so damn good. For 30, 35 bucks, I mean, I would put it in a vein of like Invictus-ish, but Invictus is so old. Like I would not touch Invictus anymore, but Nitro Red is better. So Melanie says, I just love you as I found you on YouTube, but I hate that Beauty House scammed me and said they didn't know you or honor your video with them. Beauty House said that. What? Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. And yeah, if Beauty House said that, then they said that. I'm sorry. Or honor your video. I don't know what happened. But anyways, clone or a better version of Paco Rabanne pour Homme. I don't have one, brother. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Do we wear Boudicca the Victorious? I've been thinking about lately getting into them or not. The only reason is like, is it worth it? I just haven't ventured that deep into it yet. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next one that I have here is called Esprit Seba. So Spirit of Seba. And this is by Michel Almeyrac. I hope I didn't sabotage the name. So let's look at this. Esprit of what? Oh, here it is. Esprit Seba. Okay, so this is the perfumer. And let's see if the notes are right. So the note on the back here is, I imagined a fragrance that embodies the elegance, allure, and power of the dignified Queen of Sheba. The exhilarating, sorry, it's written in cursive. The exhilarating femininity of the rose joins with the richness of the patchouli to reveal the potent, mystical combination of cedar and papyrus, enhanced by the fragrances of musk and vanilla. Okay, so top notes per the box says that we have ginger, elemi essence, and fig. Okay, they're right. In the middle, we have rose essence and patchouli essence. Okay, and in the base, there's cedarwood, Indian papyrus, vanilla, and white musk. All right, this is a good one. This is right. And on the inside of the box itself, it says it's not written in English. That's what it says. Same presentation, absolutely gorgeous stuff, man. Beautiful. I can't wait to find a spot for it back there. But anyways, here we go. So it looks pretty good. The notes look pretty good. It does look pretty feminine, but actually it looks like it's going to be unisex because it's got a few earthy notes in the base here. Patchouli riding on some cedar and papyrus. So let's see. Here we go. Wow. Rose-centric. It's definitely more feminine than I would have thought. But the fig is also, it's pretty watery. Watery. Yeah, this is pretty rose-centric, man. Rose-centric, that's watery and earthy. With some white musk. Simple, but like maximum quality. This smells like a, like I would imagine a pink rose with this. It's not necessarily jammy. It smells like Ta'if rose. So more of like a pink style rose. It almost like, I almost envision like this photorealistic water beading or water beads on the rose. So it's relatively watery. It's freshly watered rose with soil, with fresh soil around it. And in every good way, yeah, that's it. Smells like a fresh pot of rose, Latif rose that you just freaking watered. Beautiful fragrance. More feminine than something I would wear, but absolutely beautiful. Yeah. This is really good. It's not something that I would have been like, okay, I get this note, I get that note, I get this note. It immediately jumps into that, reality, like a photorealistic experience, which I love. I love fragrances that do that as well. This is good. It does have, when you start to break down like some different notes and you're looking at the notes, then you can start to sense that, yeah, there's absolutely a fruity top to it that gives you the whole fig nuance. There are a little bit of citrus undertones to the elemi at the top as well, slightly spiced. There's that patchouli as well. It's a good one. I don't think this is that complex, but it's a beautiful rose fragrance. Rose, white musk. As it's drying down, it is changing though. I'm getting much more of like a white musky, clean musky vanilla. So we'll put this aside and let it dry down. At the top, you guys see I'm not like blown away by it, but I think it's a beautiful fragrance. Definitely more feminine than anything though. Let's see what people are comparing this to. Roja's Amber Oud. Sure, less skanky though, much less skanky. But yeah, sure, I can see that. I can see that. I can definitely see that, but not nearly as animalic. There's virtually no animalic. I mean, it's very strong pink style rose to this, not jammy at all. So yeah, that's what I think about it in the opening. Not too complex. I don't really have too much to say about it. Hey, Izuya, sorry. Thank you, and God bless you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Al Haramain Detour Noir versus Latafa Neshama. Okay, if you were asking me, now that we're coming around the spring and summertime, I'd say Neshama, but they're both different scent profiles. So Detour Noir is more of like sexy, spicy. Honestly, even Detour Noir, I'd wear all year round. For me, all year signature scent, Detour Noir, just because of versatility. Neshama is sexy and unisex, but Detour Noir has versatility. But I think that in the summer and springtime, Neshama will do better. I wonder if there's any fresh but seductive fragrance by Ahmed Al-Maghribi, says Jack Ward. So, Jack, it depends on what you define as seductive. This, in my opinion, is pretty beautiful of a fragrance, and it's alluring. I wouldn't really call it seductive, but it's alluring. It's called Azure Royal, and it's this Megamare inspo. Believe it or not, you guys, for the longest time, I was getting Megamare and Ganymede because I don't know why, but I was getting them confused. And so for the longest, I was like, I hate Megamare. But really, I don't like Ganymede. I really don't like Ganymede. And then I sniffed Megamare after sniffing these inspos, and I was like, this is amazing. So it actually smells like, to me, in my opinion, it smells like a combo of like Initio's Musk Therapy along with like Versace Pour Homme. That's what it smelled like to me. And that's kind of what this is doing. It's got like fresh aspects to it, some white florals, Hedione as well. It's a beautiful fragrance. I think it's very alluring and it brings people close to you, but it does have a soft touch and a soft nature to it, which makes it more inviting. So it doesn't necessarily have like sexy, spicy, seductive, but it does have alluring, soft, and maybe sensual fresh, which is not really that common. It's hard to find a combo of both. So it's really subjective. Rose fragrances always lead feminine to me. For a lot of people. I'm actually wearing a rose fragrance that leans, I would say masculine. It's a Middle Eastern niche fragrance. You guys are going to see it in my short today. I usually post that around 5:45, 5 to 7. It's a Middle Eastern niche that just became available as well in the States. All right. Just got lazuli sprayed 8 times. Went to the supermarket. Instant compliment. Bro, they'll compliment you from the freaking down the street wearing that many spray. Oh, that's funny, bro. I'm glad you enjoy it. Let's see. I live in India where temperature touches 50 degrees Celsius, Rohan says. He says, which fragrance would you recommend for such weather conditions? Azure Royal. I would recommend some just like extremely, like more light fragrances, maybe something like Invictus Legend. I would recommend Dior Homme, the original, Dior Homme Sport, Dior Homme Cologne. Light stuff, very light stuff, because the thing is, if you start to sweat and your fragrance already has spice and like cumin and like other stuff, it really emphasizes on it and it'll make it smell a little bit like BO. So it's not the case with every fragrance. It's not the case with every spicy fragrance, but honestly, Rohan, it would be like test it for yourself, that style. But even YSLY, those types of DNAs are really good and easy. Miss Wilson, I purchased from Gift Express a long time ago. I would say so. Is Divine Asylum? Yes. Do you like patchouli fragrance? What about Javoy Psychedelic, which is the best patchouli fragrance in your collection? I'm not particular towards patchouli. I do enjoy it in certain combinations, but I'm not like specific. I don't really have that much of a distinctive. But I would say that Unique's Crush on Me, I believe it's my favorite patchouli. It's a natural patchouli with chocolate. And that's the best combination is like perfumers that know what they're like. When you know what you're doing, they'll combine things that have like undertone, because patchouli can come earthy with like chocolatey undertones. So in combination with something that emphasizes an already present accord, will only emphasize the note, and it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance for sure. So generally speaking of which, you know, I just came to that realization that I generally like patchouli and chocolate combos. I don't really like too much just patchouli. And patchouli and rose fragrances for me personally, especially a lot of fragrances use cinnamon in combination with that. It's a little harsh. It's good, but not really my taste. All right, BDK. I haven't tried this one, brother. So let's check out Reef 33 real quick. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what this smells like. Is this... Oh, yeah, man. Imperial Valley style fragrance. You know what? One of these smells a lot like a Ramon Manigal fragrance as well. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see how good it is or how not good it is. So here it is. It's got like this almost matte rubberized style bottle, the gold cap. The cap is plastic. It looks like metal, and it snaps onto place, so you can carry it by the cap. So Reef is a Saudi Arabian-based fragrance house, and the notes that are listed here is Indian, saffron, rosemary, and oud. I take the notes with a grain of salt always. Here we go. Nice strong atomizer, I will say that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It has similarities to Imperial Valley, but it has its differences too. It definitely has its differences as well. A bit spicier, a little bit more the saffron. I don't believe the notes, man. I'm gonna go to the actual website, and even then, even when they list the notes, I mean, let's see. Well, let's see what this website says. Reef 33. They now have a Reef 33 white. Okay. This is slightly different. If you have both, it can be redundant though. But this is a bit spicier to my nose, a little bit lighter on the oud. It's not as dense on the oud, a little bit less musky, and they give you the exact same note breakdown on the website. Let's check it out real quick. But yeah, that's kind of the difference I'm getting. It is riding on, both of them are riding on that Helfeti leather style fragrance. That's what I think both of these are kind of inspired by, is Helfeti leather by Penalagan. Oh yeah, there's some differences. There's absolutely some differences. Reef 33 has a bit more spice. Reef 33 seems a little bit more refreshing. I actually like Reef 33. Yeah, so there is saffron. Reef 33 smells higher quality. That's what I'm going to say about it, okay? So it does have saffron in Imperial Valley, but it's muzzled out by that musk and oud and potentially that leather combination. There is that leather in there. Reef 33 smells like it has leather as well, but it's not nearly as thick or as layered as Imperial Valley. So this one allows the saffron to shine. It's a lot spicier saffron spice. I like this. I like this a lot. Is it redundant? Definitely can be. Definitely can be, because the backbone is the same. But if you asked me, take away the presentations, don't care about the brands. Let's see, which scent is better? Reef 33. Reef 33. But I don't think it's going to last as long as Imperial Valley. But yeah, there you go, bro. I think Reef 33 is a better smelling fragrance. But that's what I think. What up, Superior King? How you doing, bro? Okay. What else should we do? Should we do another one? Maybe we'll do another Reine de Seba. Let's do another Reine de Seba. I've got a few more. Fast Lane, God bless you for the super chat, brother. Afna, not only intense, Supremacy, not only intense, or Club de Nuit intense for Aventus. Any other suggestions for master performance giving unbearable heat here? Okay, so if you ask me, because you're in a hotter climate, I would say Supremacy Not Only Intense, because of the fact that Supremacy Not Only Intense is a little bit of a more fruity batch rather than a smoky batch. And in the high heat, I think you're going to need a little bit less of that woodiness. So I would go Supremacy Not Only Intense. Lasts all day. Lasts all day to the next day. God bless you, bro. Latafa Nashama. It smells like Initio's Paragon, but a lot more plum and fruity nature. It's like a jammier version of Initio's Paragon. So Palo Santo, incense, peppers, etc. It's a beautiful fragrance, bro. Reef is amazing brand. I own number 1933, Arabs of Al Ula, and I absolutely love the house. Awesome, bro. I'm glad you enjoy it. And I think I have 19, I have summer, and I have this one. It's the Arabic one. I think it might be the same one that you're talking about, Rohan. I bought Ibrahim Al-Qurashi, Arabian tobacco, Brazilian tobacco, Mexican tobacco. What do you think about them? Brazilian tobacco is a good, like I was saying a little bit earlier, I touched on this already. Brazilian tobacco is like a watery version of PDM Haltane. Arabian tobacco is like a patchouli earth, chocolate. Yeah. And then Mexican tobacco, I haven't even sprayed it yet. We'll be talking about that soon. This is my pre-workout I'm about to go hit. I don't even know what today is. I think it's back day. Something like that. We'll figure it out. Is Maison Alhambra Kismet blind buy worthy? It is blind buy worthy, but Suits by Fragrance World is better. Even the Tux is better. Kismet doesn't really last that long. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. You got to give us a review on Jean Gustave Ohm Amaze. Jean Gustave Ohm Amaze. All right, bro. Inshallah. Of Labo. Yeah. I've been talking about getting a few of those. I will, inshallah. Latafa Sublime smells like body spray in every good way. It smells like a body spray styled fragrance in perfume. It smells like fruit punch. It's good. It's really good, actually. Ana Abiad the White. Ana Abiad the White is really good Herba Pura. A little bit screechy, but so is Herba Pura. Ace of Spades or Amir Al-Oud Intense for the best clone of for an actual by the fireplace, definitely Ace of Spades. Amir Al-Oud Intense has got more green notes. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Any fresh fruit niche fragrances under 150? Kajal Lamar by Kajal is a beautiful fresh pineapple with white florals, quite juicy as well when we're talking about fruity. Also, Coconut Daiquiri, my fragrance with Sphinx is fruity as well, but it's more so coconut, lemon, lime, sugar, rum. It's vanilla as well. Yeah. What else? Another fruity. Herba Gold is more expensive than that, I would say. And what else? A fruity one. I don't really have too many fruity, do I? No, I don't. Okay, so let's move on to this one. This one's called Ambre Saba by Sophie Labe. Let's see what she did. What did you do? I mean, I kind of want to just go through all of these. Amber, animalic, fresh, spicy. Okay, so let's see. So the notes on the box: pink pepper, olibanum, resinoid. Okay, resinoid versus olibanum. That's a significant difference, I would say. But okay, and in the mid, there's jasmine sambuc, and there's black pepper. I don't blame them. The database of Fragrantica is insane. It's like the #1. But anyways, base notes, we've got gray amber. Okay. Then we've got Dreamwood and vanilla, Madagascar vanilla. And she says, Ambre Seba links the Orient of yesterday to today in a luxurious interpretation of the mythical amber enriched with jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. I feel like this might be femme. Might be femme. Okay, let's see. What is the rating on this? Oh, 4.48. That's insane. Beautiful bottles, though, man. Here we go. Whoa. Whoa. Resinous, waxy. Waxy as hell. Berries. Ooh, I don't know if I like this one. Waxy berries. Pepper. I'm not really crazy about this one. Waxy berries, pepper, a little bit of the jasmine so far. I'm not crazy about this one. I don't like the opening of this. It is animalic. It's definitely animalic in the opening. I mean, I'm used to like animalic coming from like oud and stuff, but coming from like resins and I'm not feeling this one. Not feeling this one. And this one is called Ambre Saba. Nah. Nope. No, just off initial impression, I'm going to say no. I'm going to put it aside. Maybe revisit it before we end. Speaking of revisiting, ooh, the rose fragrance definitely has changed. The rose fragrance has developed like this cloud of vanilla, much less spiced. The rose fragrance is beautiful. It almost seems like you took the rose and you spun it into some form of cotton. It's like spun rose cotton with vanilla. I don't want to say cotton candy because it's not candied. It's not sweet. It's like more of a natural vanilla extract style vanilla. I mean, if this had a note of sugar, it would be rose cotton candy. That's actually really nice. Would I wear this though? No, I wouldn't wear it, but it's beautiful. It just smells like clean. I could say that I would see this as like a clean linen style fragrance as well, but much more high end than that. So I don't want to dumb it down to something like that. Just smells like fluffed rose cotton and vanilla. And that's the Esprit Saba. That's a really good one. But this one that we're talking about right now, I'm not really digging this one at all. It's called Ambre Saba. For now, I'm not digging it. I think it's going to calm down a little bit. So let's see. Let's let that calm down. Fragrance Roaster Cologne Amiri. It's getting much hype. Yeah, Jack, I don't know if they'll be able to because it's got a lot of high quality ingredients, I would say. But sure, let's see what they can do. Those caps are stunning. Absolutely gorgeous caps. Arguably one of the best for sure. I haven't tried Liam Gray, Ryan. All right, so let's go ahead and crack into the last one from the house. Might as well finish this up, right? So we did a few extra, but it's okay. And this one's called Extraordinaire Seba. Extraordinaire. There it is. All right, so this is by Honorine Blanc, and her message says, a supple leather molded like a second skin, rich, woody notes and sensual, precious balsams and resins to be worn like a queen's necklace. Okay, hopefully it does. I don't think this is going to be femme. It's too much. Okay, let's see. So we got Olibanum and Brox, definitely there. There's Cypriol, cedarwood, and musk, same thing. And then leather, Peru balsam, benzoin, resinoid, more resins, okay? And Cistus absolute. Cis is a part of the same family as labdanum anyway. So, okay, here we go. Love it. Last one. Oh, wow. Wow. Second skin, almost literally. It's a beautiful leather fragrance. Smooth. Real. Smooth and natural smelling. Okay, leather is not really... Well, leather is natural. But if I say natural leather, you're going to like, what is that really? That's like skinning the animal. This is really good. Definitely getting those piney undertones, a little bit woody. Cedar wood for sure, but mostly leather, man. This is a really nice waxy. It's like you just got, I don't want to say fresh leather skin, but it's a very wearable leather. That's what it is. Simple as that. Leather and resins. Simple but beautiful, man. I mean, waxy leather. Simple as that. It's not thick. These fragrances are not thick. And it's kind of like Arabic perfumes meet French. Like the French style fragrances are generally not thick, but it's kind of like mind effing because it's like, this smells like it should be thick, but it's not. And that's what's going on here. Fluffy musk, the ambroxan. I mean, I would have imagined this would stick like paste, like glue almost, because of the fact that you got the Peru balsam, you've got the benzoin resinoid, you've got the cistus, oh no, the cistus, yeah, and the cistus resinoid as well. This is a good one, man. It's a really good one. Good leather fragrance. I'm starting to steer away a little bit from leather fragrances in general, but this is a wearable one. It smells like a brown hide skin. It smells like this leather right here, this color. Light, not too dark. It's not a black leather. And piney. It's a good one. Really good one. All these fragrances from Reine de Seba are extraordinary freaking quality smelling. 100%. 100% amazing quality. Oh, that rose one is beautiful. The rose is beautiful. Even the oud one is good. I'm getting like a baccarat undertone to the oud one. The saffron, the amber woods. Yeah, these are excellent fragrances, you guys. I honestly want to grab the rest of the collection just to be able to see what they smell like. One of these, the oud one, is like high-ass quality stuff. It smells like something I'd wear to a wedding. Same thing with the rose fragrance for women. It's a beautiful fragrance. So check these bad boys out. I don't know where they sell. I think they sell them on their website, excuse me. But yeah, not bad. Great fragrances to jump into if you're into niche fragrances. I mean, the designs on these are something else. God bless you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, man. An absolute compliment bomb you enjoy too. Appreciate you reviewing these underrated Middle Eastern frags. You made it easier for us. My pleasure. Whenever I started the channel, I used to wonder why nobody did. And I said, you know what? I'll do it myself. So, compliment bomb. A lot of oud fragrances, man. For me, a lot of oud fragrances. Like I get so many compliments when I wear the Shadow by Fragrance World, the Ombre Nomad dupe, to the gym even. Yes, like straight up, I got the most compliments wearing those fragrances. I got a lot of compliments wearing Azure Royale, but I think one of my most complimented more recently has to be Celerio Oros out of them all. That and the Ombre Nomad dupe, the Shadow. Those are the two most complimented right now, man. Good evening. Al-Majid for Oud. Al-Majid lil-Oud, yes. I don't really care too much for a lot of their fragrances. They're okay. Hey, Manib, thanks. Muhammad says, thanks for the live stream. No problem. It's my pleasure, brother. I love the smell of vanilla beans, tonka, and creamy coconut. What's a few good performing cheapies you would recommend for around 40 bucks or less? Check Qa'ad al-Fursan, the white one. Check that one. I think with the more specific you get, the more limited we get with the selections. I'm trying to think for you, bro, but I think did he just swallow the Q? Yeah, sure as hell did. Qa'ad al-Fursan, the white one. The best cherry perfume. I love Cherry Oud by Guerlain, but it's not really the best cherry fragrance. Khaltat Night is really good too. It's like Wajan meets cherry. It's a good one as well. Thoughts on Asad Zanzibar, please. Forgettable. I forgot about it already. It was a good one. I even fell into the hype, but it's not something I'm gonna. It's actually, that's a good coconutty fragrance, but it's like it's nothing like it's forgettable. Period. It's a good one if you're looking for like a mid coconut fragrance. It's good. In its price range, it's good. But other than that, it is what it is. You test Tartil Gold. Very feminine. It's rose, spicy rose. It's completely different from silver. Azure Royal. Don't remember. You're talking about... You see how my memory span is small. Azure Royal is phenomenal. Love it. Le Gem Aurum clone, if any. Shannon, I don't know of any for Aurum. I believe that they had those Vi fragrances by Fragrance World, but I don't think any of them was Aurum. Latafa's Oud Mood is very old. Not high quality. The newer inspos are much higher quality than those. Stay away from the older ones, bro. Although that one is not that bad. I appreciate you, Dre. Okay, so Deadly Savage is asking, hey, Neeb, I'm deciding between Mancera Cedrat Boissé, the original, and Intense Cedrat Boisé. Which one would you recommend? I would recommend the original easily. But I'd recommend, as of yesterday, I found something that absolutely annihilates it. Forget about the price. Forget about all that stuff. It's cheaper, though. It's longer lasting, and it crushes Bravanzo. And so I told, like, as I said earlier, I can't genuinely sit here and not recommend something that's better. And I don't care what the price is. If you ask me, I'll tell you. But you could still, but if you want to stick to those two, I would say Cedrat Boisé. If you want something that's cheaper and better, literally, this is it right here. Let me show you. It's called Bravanzo Imperial. Absolutely out of this world with the presentation. And let me show you. Share screen. This is it right here. It's called Bravanzo Imperial. Cedrat Boisé, but stronger, period. 54.50. This is perfumebox.com. Aromatics, code Aromatics will save you some money. Don't use the code if that's what's going to take for you to try the fragrance. Just get it without the code because it's genuinely still better. So believe it or not, even without it, it's still better. So yeah, this is it, Imperial. Otherwise, if you can find Cedrat Boisé for $50, go for it. But still, even then, this is better. So KT says, thank you for doing the live streams all these times instead of the late ones. Oh, I try my best, bro. I try my best, bro. At all times, bro. But it's good to know that you appreciate them earlier. Keep that in mind. Thanks for the feedback. Regardless, you've been detrimental in upgrading my collection here lately. Appreciate that, Hybrid, as long as you're gaining and benefiting. That's what I'm here for, bro. Adam says, Mohammed, look up the Comptoir Sud Pacifique. Looks the same notes, unlimited, too powdery. Okay. Thoughts on Yusuf Bai and recommendations? It's a show, but I respect what he's doing. More power to him. Go check him out. It's fun. I think it's cool. Nothing bad to say about him. Have you smelled Latafa's Qasamat Rasana? No. Latafa, or are you talking about Rasasi? I think you're talking about Rasasi. Not sure. Arabian Night, the OG, performs better than the silver, but it is a little bit muskier. It is a bit muskier. They literally smell like 80% the same, 80, 85% the same. Just gold is muskier and lasts a little bit longer. Thoughts on Zadig and Voltaire? This is him. I am going to be getting all like 4 of their top sellers very soon. I had a sample of one of their newest ones, and it was really good, actually. That's a house that I haven't purchased anything yet. Elwood smells good. I didn't pinpoint exactly what it was, but it smells good. It's a nice woody fragrance. That's all I know, bro. What would you rate Blonde Amber? In the realm of amber fragrances, I would give it damn near a 10, but I want to be... Let me see. It's been a while. This is a 10 for me, bro. This is a 10 for me, easily. In the realm of... And when I rate things, I keep in consideration price and everything, too. Like, if it was... Like, if that was... At its price, it's still worth it for me. Like, if that was $55, it'd probably be like a 15 out of 10. No, but it's a 10. It's beautiful. Intense is better. Omar, I personally don't think so because it's a little bit more mossier, woodier. Versatility goes down. And I like versatility. I look at the fragrance in its totality. I look at performance. I look at price. I look at longevity. I look at versatility. Cheers from Tunisia. We love you. Love you too, Nether. Appreciate it. Tarathi Blue is safe blind buy, I would say. I'm going to scroll down, get this wrapped up. Thank you for opening my eyes to that one, Neeb. I didn't know Dumont had an amazing gem. They sure as hell do, Deadly. Hope you enjoy it, man. Narciso Rodriguez Blue Noir. The Parfum is the only one that I have. It's okay. Doesn't last more than like 6 hours, though. I feel like the performance was exaggerated. I don't know, actually. Let me not say I feel like it was exaggerated because it performs differently on everybody. So for me, it only performed 6 hours. Somebody could have got 10 hours. Why am I going to say it's exaggerated? I don't know. Cidra Angelo. Is that the white small one? Let me see. I know some people that if it's the one, yeah, I definitely did not enjoy that one. There's some people that really enjoy it, but I sure as hell did not. Angelo Cidra. You're welcome, Jack. No problem. NRT says, appreciate your job. Bought lots of blind buys from your vids. Never got wrong. Appreciate that. I'm glad it's going good for you, bro. A lot of quality control could slip and I could be, yeah. Rita says, hey, Neeb, which is better, Paris Corner Khair Pistachio or Latafa love affection. Affection is hard to find, and I just got Khair Pistachio not long ago, if I'm not mistaken, and I actually like that one a lot. I think it's more wearable. Khair Pistachio is good, Rita. Does Ghaith Khadlaj feel synthetic? Not to me. Synthetic, define what you mean by synthetic. Like the whole ambroxan. Ambroxan itself is synthetic, but no. Like as far as like quality-wise, no, it smells high quality to me personally. It's one of the best ones from Khadlaj, in my opinion. Any perfumes that are on the same line as Side Effect, not a dupe. So in that same territory, yes, there is one from Al Ghabra, and it's called Eye of Seven Hills. You will absolutely love this one if you like Side Effect. It's a Turkish niche house, and it's smoother than that. So it tones down some of those, anything that might be slightly animalic to some people from that cumin. Eye of Seven Hills, Al Ghabra. It's a good one. Yeah, man. Oof. It's good. Wow, that's actually strong. That just stained the inside of my nose. Can you do a Seed versus a Seed special edition in the future? I don't even have the original one because it like got discontinued, the silver one. I don't have it. I think it's hard to find anyway. I think they discontinued it. Akhi, do all Arabian blends last longer than Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille? When you say Arabian blends, Habibi, you're talking about, to me, Arabian Oud. So, because Arabian Oud has Arabian blend fragrances. So this is Arabian blend. That's a one that's these are four. And absolutely, in that, hell yeah, they blow that shit out of the water. Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille doesn't really last that long, period. But I need a little bit more than that. Are you talking about Arabian fragrances that are cheapies? Give me a little bit more. Favorite underrated Middle Eastern fresh fruit fragrance? Fresh fruit fragrance and underrated. I don't think any of them are really that under. None that are coming to. Oh, dude, Sadiq. Sadiq by Ahmed Al Maghribi. It's Saadaik. I think that's underrated as hell. What up, Pablo? How you doing, brother? Kai Trimble with the super chat. God bless you, bro. He says, it shouldn't bother me, but it does when my clones get more compliments than my niche or designers. I agree. But niche is more specific, though, right? I mean, obviously, you can come to expect some of that. Well, no, actually, no, that's not true, because some clones are clones of niche. Some clones are qualities of niche. It's crazy. Nitro Red got all the women asking. Yep. Also, a question, does anyone have a wife who hates fragrances, too? Bro, that's like at least 40 to 60% of the guys in general. They're gonna, yeah, on this channel at least that I get. Synthetic for me is when it's very scratchy and burns my nostrils. So I don't think so. For me personally, it's really smooth. But Sauvage Elixir has that licorice. So if you think Sauvage Elixir is screechy, this one's a little bit less because of that blanket of vanilla, but it's still there. So that's the best answer I can give you, bro. Favorite fragrance all time. I'm working on a couple of videos for that. All-time favorite fragrances, like 10 all-time favorite. But Black Phantom is one of them for sure. Black Phantom is one of them. Dior Homme, the original pre-2020 is one of them. Dior Homme Parfum is one of them as well. So those are some all-time favorites. I don't have any thoughts about it, Pablo. I haven't tried any yet, bro. But yes, Alhambra does have the monocline dupes. Al Haramain Laventure, Afnan Supremacy or Al Haramain Laventure? Al Haramain Laventure is good. It's got me a lot of compliments as well, but it's soft. And for that reason, I would go Supremacy, not only Intense. Qissa versus Sheikh Saeed. Depends, like which scent. Depends. I judge by scent. I don't really judge by brands, as I'm sure you already know, right? Bro, could you give me a shout out? How do I pronounce your I don't want to mispronounce your name. Iyam Akasim. I hope I said your name right, bro. Shout out. Love you, man. Ronaldinho the GOAT. Al Haramain Tobacco Edition lasts longer than time. Oh, yeah, exactly. There you go. And that's like a spitting image of it. North Stag with Afternoon Swim. I got you. And I do have that fragrance now. I put my nose to YSL Black. Love it. That's what's up. You got it, Pablo. Habibi. I got that Wraith. I hope you love it, man. Niche fragrances are overrated for the most part and aren't worth the price, but it's always good to have them. More options, but they're almost all use poor quality synthetics and dupe vintage. I wouldn't be as harsh, but it's not the case with all of them. There's truly still a lot of niche that I love. Otherwise, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say dupe, but they all take inspos from each other. I mean, the whole inspo stigma should be gone. Should be gone. Like, that's hypocritical as hell. I mean, because even like fragrance like creators, like perfumers, they have a portfolio and they take direction from like each creation. So isn't that going to end up being an inspo to them? It's like, this is my index, or this is my like portfolio. These are the scents I have. And what are you looking for? Okay, I'm looking for something fresh with a little bit of this and that. They're going to look through their portfolio. Oh, I've done something fresh. Let me take this. And you also said you want something spicy. I mean, obviously they're going to be inspo. Like, it's like saying we get new songs every day that don't ever. Well, no, actually, let me just stop there. Okay, there you go. Please tell me, Arjun. Arjun, what's your question? Let's see. Is Lattafa Zanzibar dupe of JPG Le Beau Le Parfum? I don't find it like that. It's got to be some kind of twist. If it is a dupe of it, it's not that good of it. Is it worth picking up, or should I go for Honor and Glory? Honor and Glory all day. Honor and Glory is much more of a statement maker. Also, can't wait for your next release. I'm working on my brand Aromatics right now, you guys. Just working on like prices and stuff like that. It's like, this stuff is not cheap. We're talking anywhere from $80,000 to $180,000, depending on what I want to do. First off, I want to bring unique bottles. That's definitely the case. My caps are going to be something statement makers. I don't want to do anything cheap, stock, just square. Hell no. Number two, I don't want to ever charge more than like 160, 170, depending on how much I put into it, obviously. And I don't want any compromise on quality. All going to be original scents, all going to be high quality stuff, and obviously plenty of discounts, coupons, etc. I'm never going to have one set price, and yeah, no way in hell. So yeah, I'm working on that, man. I'm working on that really hard. I'm pulling my hairs out, man. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. Like, I designed something and then I sent it over and they're like, oh, you need to buy 10,000 bottles. 10,000. You need to buy that if you want to make that. And at that point, just the bottles alone is like, let me see what the hell the bottles cost. I'll tell you guys real quick. Yeah, the bottles alone was like $80,000, bro. That's crazy. So that's without juice, that's without a box, that's without a cap, that's without shit. So I'm working on it really hard, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. All of like everything I earn from the channel, everything I earn in period is going to that, like growth, more. What can I contribute? What can we do? And something new. I don't want to go safe. I don't want to go safe. I don't want to create a fragrance that's safe enough for you to buy another bottle, because I don't care about that. I want to create something new enough, because how many people go and buy another influencer's fragrance again? Like, they don't. But people, I feel like, create fragrances that in hopes of, oh, they'll buy another back. No, I don't care about that. I want you to buy one, like you are going to anyway. But that one, I want it to be something actually good. So that's what we're going to do. God willing. God willing. I'm going to do something like different, Middle Eastern, something of sandalwood, creamy sandalwood, you know, just noir vibes, like just something different. So hopefully, God willing, that if I drop these fragrances, it's going to be, you know, a lot. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going safe. I'm not going safe. There's no way in hell I'm going to go safe. I want to go with something niche. I want to go with something that I have my hand in and I create, period. So that's what we're going to do. I have a fragrance already, which rides around that whole sandalwood. And I think 2 or 3 of my followers have tried it. You know who you are. Fragrance. Where are you at, Francisco? But yeah, amazing stuff. I can't make it 200 ml, Mo, because I can't make it 200 ml just because of there's a lot of complications that happens with 200 ml. These guys, they don't care if your atomizer breaks and stuff like that. I do. I don't want that. That it's actual problems with 200 ml. It could be problems. There's a lot of stuff that backfires, but inshallah, bro. See, Adam, this is the thought that goes with a lot of people. Honestly, the first drop, you should use basic bottles and then use your design once you make money. To an extent, yes. To an extent, no. I'm never going to use basic. But let me rephrase that. I never want to use basic bottles. But what I'm going to do is compromise. There's going to be a median line because who the hell, like, I'm not going to come and spend like 80 to 180 without even, no. So we're going to go middle range. There's going to be statement makers. It's going to be authentic. It's going to be like niche styled, like history. There's going to be stuff behind it. So God willing, it'll be good. Inshallah. God willing, Kyler. God willing. God willing. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's scary. You put in, like, I'm literally putting in everything, almost 100%. It's a stupid investment to make 100%. You should never invest 100%, but I'm willing to for this. So we'll see. But ultimately, it should be about like feedback. Like people are, saying something about, let me not go there. Adam the Mulch said, I can't find Honor and Glory at some Middle Eastern stores in New York City. LOL, is Nitro Red and Honor and Glory worth the blind buy? Nitro Red, absolutely. Honor and Glory is so like definitive that it might be risky. It might be risky, but I freaking love it. Hello from India. Sanadeh Qahwa from Fragrance World. Hey, Nihul, you smell like a coffee, bro. Shayan, you can ask all day, bro. All good, man. By the way, last question for me. Is Arabian Oud a niche house? Yes. Yes. Order Latafa Maher Legacy on your review. Love you from India. Love you too, Akash. Appreciate it, man. I hope you get more longevity than I do. It's a beautiful scent. I just wish it lasted longer, bro. Rio Oud and Iris is a dream. If combined right, yes, I agree. Any fragrance recommendations for Eid al-Adha? Honestly, try and get that Ignite Oud. Ignite Oud by Ahmed al-Maghribi is fire. Love that stuff. Imperial Valley versus Sultan the Founder versus Sheikh Saeed Kenza Turath. Kenza Turath is a little bit different. With Kenza Turath, I get like this vanilla creamy, almost like ginger ani style. It's different. So those, that one's completely different. It's more like ginger vanilla cream. It wears thick too. Sultan the Founder is oud, musk, and aromatics, and along with Imperial Valley. Imperial Valley versus Sultan the Founder. Sultan the Founder is cheaper, so it really depends on your budget. If you don't care for the budget, you want to go with the Imperial Valley, I would say Imperial Valley. If you are on a budget, Sultan the Founder is fire. It's fire. I have not tried Nassim perfumes except for in Dubai in itself when I was there. Let's scroll down. Herba Gold? No, not yet. Love from Russia. MashaAllah. I love the diversity, man. Kyler is everywhere. Kyler's the man, bro. Best cherry scent. I think we already answered this one, but I would say Guerlain Cherry Oud or just straight up cherries. Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, honestly. Or even the Khaltat Night by Arabian something. Khaltat Night. Lataf and Abras is a nice vanilla fragrance with some feminine aspects to it, though. Some white florals. But it's good. How much did Maher last for you? Honestly, bro, it was like 3 hours, man. Maher is about like 3 hours. Just cake that shit on. But it smells amazing. I saw some Arabic writing here. And then the thing just jumps down. سؤال أخرى. ما رأيك في الجسم الزهري لفريد what? Oh, Frederick Malls. Oh, you're talking about Portrait of a Lady? I think you're talking about Portrait of a Lady. Strong ass fragrance. Too strong for me, bro. Too strong for me. I can't wear that shit. Favorite mind games has to go to Blockade. Yes, I just picked up another haul from Zoha Aroma coming in a week, I would say, or less. Jazakallah khair. You got it, brother. All right. Thanks for the recommendation, Neeb and Adam. What are the good sites that ship to the UAE? I wish I knew. That's something we're working on, bro. Anything is better with Oud for Neeb. Yes. You already know, bro. All right. Best high heat fragrance. Check out Dior Homme Sport, Dior Homme Cologne. Those are really nice and easy. Versace Pour Homme, YSL Wild Fresh. Got exclusive tobacco a while ago because of your recommendation for tobacco scents. One of my best finds. This thing lasts too. Sure as hell does. And believe it or not, even Fragrance World has a. I'm not even gonna talk about it because you already have a good one. That's good enough. You don't need the other one. But Fragrance World released another version that's even better. But exclusive tobacco is already better. Like, what do you need more than that, right? Rohan, love you too, brother. Thank you. Best chocolate fragrance. Chocolate Greedy by Montal. Easy, one of the best. Or that the cheapy Choco Musk, man. Just go with Choco Musk. So cheap. Too strong for me is crazy. Yes, it absolutely is, man. Absolutely. I've not tried Armaf Legacy. Nitro Black Intense or Reine Imperia, more mass appealing. I bought the Intense, but I'm thinking of Imperia. Talal, they're close, man. They're the same scent. So they're both going to be as mass appealing or not mass appealing as you find the other, to be honest. So, okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Karim says, I would say thank you for your content. I've learned a lot about perfumes from you, especially the Arabic perfume clones. Karim, is more than my pleasure, bro. I hope you can benefit from some designer and niche fragrances. I keep it 100. If they're good and better, they're good and better. It doesn't matter what they are, right? Alhamdulillah, we're smelling good. That's all that matters. Have you tested Winner's Trophy Silver? Yes, it's not Coral Fantasy. It's Born in Roma, the original. Best Herba dupe? Haramain Amber Oud Gold, but it's relatively expensive. Interlude 53, the original one I barely ever wear, so the 53 even less. Side Effect versus Naxos. Naxos wins in terms of versatility. Side Effect wins in terms of sexiness. Anything similar to Narcotic Delight? It's too new. It's definitely too new. Yeah, Hayati Malaki, the blue one. Hayati, the blue one. How much ballpark estimates, Karim? It's going to be anywhere from 150 to 180. Mind you, they're going to be custom everything. It's going to be niche scents. Nothing. I don't want to go safe. So nothing's going to be safe. It's going to be scent profiles that are niche for that price. And I mean, if you think about it, anything from Macy's, etc., costs you 180 for a rinky-dink 2-ounce for an elixir. I'm going to give you a niche fragrance, inshallah, God willing, 100 mLs. I don't want to do less than 100 mLs. And they're all going to be original, etc. God willing. And we're going to do coupons. We're going to do all that stuff, man. I'm a consumer at the end of the day. Just, you know, that's the whole premise and that I'm coming from. So, but I mean, if it's going to cost me like, you know, a certain amount, it depends. It depends on how much it's going to cost me. So like I was saying, it's going to cost anywhere from 80 to 180,000, depending on what moves we make and decisions we go in. It's going to take a while though. It's going to take a while. All right, Eve, sir, have a good workout and rest of your day. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Dre. Lindsay, you are super late. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Kai Trimble, hope you have a blessed day. Lindsay, thank you, all of you guys. I saw the giant in here. Sorry if I didn't address you, brother. Yes. Is there a new tobacco clone? That Baron by Brovanzo is excellent. What do you think about Tony Iommi? I think it's a great fragrance. They're coming out with the new one as well. Peace and love, guys. Salams. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys soon.